Many hands make the work light. Picture yourself pushing a stalled car all by yourself. Now, no matter how far you have to push that car, it is still better to get some type of help. Someone needs to steer, and two persons, if not three, need to help in carrying some of the weight associated in pushing. Mini story time! Now, there was a time my husband and I were cutting a 20-foot tall apple tree, okay? And there were many factors that needed teamwork, like cutting, climbing, making sure the tree doesn't hit power lines, and doesn't damage the neighbor's fence. Yeah, he could do all of it on his own, but would that be efficient? Would he be able to get onto the light branches? Would he be able to keep the ladder steady as he cuts the tree branches? Then hold the rope by himself that will guide the thick, heavy branches that he just cut and guide them down safely? Sometimes, even though you may think it is best to do the job on your own, many hands make the work light. I am physically lighter and smaller than he is, so I was able to get into the small areas on the lighter branches to tie the rope, and then he held the ladder while I made my descent. Then I would in turn hold the ladder and he climbed to the area below where he planned to cut. And after he makes his way down, we both use our body weight to pull the cut branch until it snaps and falls where he intended it to land. Now, if at any time I lagged on my end, there could have been so many repercussions. He could have fallen and hurt himself, or the tree branch could have fallen and damaged the neighbor's fence, or even damaged power lines. Now, when you're embarking on your new ventures, alright, whether that be digitally like YouTube or trading stocks, or in the world of carpentry or gardening, whatever you choose to do, if you know that you will one day need a team, make sure you seek God's counsel so that He directs the correct people to your camp. The last thing that you want is to desperately pick someone who will basically be on the team and not a part of the team. In a growing business, you need to be selective and precise like a surgeon. Your business is a legacy that will one day be left to your descendants. Though you have invested 110% in it, if it is built on sand, when it is time for you to hand that business over to your descendants, it may just crumble in their hands. Because let's face it, the foundation of your business is not just the products, but most of the times it's the workers. And if they're not solid, then that's how businesses eventually crumble. If you realize that you're basically putting in all the work in the business, then there are some changes that need to be enforced and some ties that have to get cut. In Proverbs 27:17, the Bible says, "Iron sharpeneth iron. So a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. The one who guards a fig tree will eat its fruits, and whoever protects their master will be honored." When running a business, all hands need to be on deck. There must be one consecutive vision for the business, with different vessels pumping blood to that vision. Basically like a body. The mind has the visions, but without the heart, no blood can pump to the brain in order to keep it healthy and functioning. And though the stomach doesn't pump blood, it digests the food and makes fuel for the heart to continue working efficiently and therefore doing its job and assisting the brain. If you have a business and realize that you are doing all of the heavy lifting, reshuffle that person to another position and see if that new position will be where their strength lies. If you have shuffled and nothing seems better, well, it's time for a trim. Many hands make the work light, but many hands not doing anything makes the workload heavier on you. This saying doesn't just go for owning a business. You can apply it to anything in your life. For instance, having a child. If you know that the person you are with is not ready to look after a child because, quite frankly, they don't take care of their own selves, okay, they're basically like, your big child, yeah. Use this as the reference sheet. Though some irresponsible people have forced themselves to step up to the plate, in most cases, this is not the case. And let's face it, having an absent parent will only psychologically hamper that child. I pray the eyes of your understanding have been enlightened, and you seek God for direction in all that you endeavor to put your hands to. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and smush that bell notification button so you can get more videos to motivate you from me. Alright, see you guys in the next one. Later.